Morning students, in the last class itself we have started with the King's Minister lesson. So in the last class we have studied that king is a lion. So there was a lion, he was the king of forest, and he must have ministers to help him. So he wants some ministers to help him. So first he called a fox. So after calling a fox, and he told, you will be my home minister. Now fox will be your home minister. So he explained that. And next he told leopard, he called a leopard, and for the leopard he told, you will be my defense minister. Who told? Lion. So the king. So he told the leopard will be a defense minister, and even the leopard also will be thanking for the king. And next he'll be calling for the crow. So the crow will be the minister for external affairs. So the crow will be the minister for external affairs. First he had called a fox, he'll be a home minister. And next he has called a leopard, he'll be a defense minister. And next is a crow. Crow is a minister for external affairs. So the three animals have thankful for the king. So they have thanked for the king. And also the lion went for hunting. So other three had helped the lion. And after that the lion had a full of stomach. After having that, still the meat was there to eat, the food was there. So the lion gave to the three of the animals to eat that. So till there we have stopped. So the next, one day the crow said to the king, Your Majesty, have you ever eaten camel meat? It is very tasty. The lion had never seen a camel, but he liked the idea of tasting camel meat. So in this paragraph, so the crow said to the king, the crow is saying to the king that, Your Majesty, have you ever eaten the meat? So the crow is asking, have you ever tasted the camel meat? So the crow is telling it's very tasty to eat. So have you ever tasted it? So crow is asking to that. So the lion had replied, so I have not seen the camel at all, but I like the idea of tasting the camel meat. Okay, but he has not seen the camel, but he likes to taste the camel meat. So then the next para, where can we get a camel? The king asked. I have seen a lone camel in a desert. It looked very fat, big, said the crow. So here the king asked, where can we get a camel? So I want to taste it. So where can we get a camel? So the crow replied, I have seen a lone camel in a desert. So in a desert, I have seen a camel. It looked very fat and big, said the crow. So the crow has seen the camel in the desert. It's very big and fat. Next morning, the lion and his three ministers set off for the desert. They had to travel for the miles. At last they reached the desert. The hot sand of desert burned the lion's paws. So here, students, the next morning they have the three ministers and the king, the lion, set off for the desert. They went for the desert. So desert, they have traveled for a miles. They have traveled. The desert is so far. So they have traveled so far, and last they've reached the desert. So after walking many hours, at last they have reached the desert. The hot desert. So the hot sand of desert burned the lion paws. So the paw is nothing but the foot of animal that has claws or nails. So the foot of animals. So the foot of lion that has a claws or nails. So it was burning. Okay, because of the hot. So because of the hot desert, hot sand. Okay, next. Stop, roared the lion. Let's go back to the forest. I don't care for camel meat. The three ministers didn't want to lose this opportunity of enjoying camel meat, but they could eat if only after the lion had killed the camel. So here, students, the lion is telling, stop going forward. Let's go back to the forest. So the lion is telling, so let's go back to the forest. I don't care for camel meat, so I don't want the camel meat. I don't care for camel meat also. Let us go back, he's telling. So other three ministers didn't want to lose the camel meat. So they don't want to lose the camel meat. They want to eat it. They want to enjoy by eating the camel meat. Okay, but they could eat it only after the lion had killed the camel. So after killing, so the king wants to kill the camel, no? So after killing the camel only, so they can eat, right? So the lion is only telling that we'll go back to the forest. So still he has not killed. So next, did the lion reach the place where the camel was? Why do you think so? Justify your answer. So here in the next line, the clever fox at once thought of a plan. Off he ran and came to the place where the camel was sitting. Hello, friend, he said to the camel. How lucky you are. Our king has invited you to his court. Now please hurry up and come with me. So the clever fox, the fox is very clever, the cunning, right? So the clever fox at once thought of a plan. The clever fox thought a plan that he can take the camel to the lion itself, not going to the forward. So where the lion is only to there only, let us take the camel. So he thought of a plan that he ran and came to the place where the camel was sitting. So where was the camel sitting? So there the fox has came and he is speaking to the camel. Hello, friend. So he said to the camel. So the fox is telling, hello, camel. He said to the camel. Next, how lucky you are. Our king has invited to his court. So the fox is telling, how lucky you are. Our king, who is the king? The lion. So the lion has invited you to his court. So the lion has invited you. So please come with me. So the fox is telling, so please come with me. I haven't heard of any king, said the camel. I know only my master, for whom I carry heavy loads across the desert. So here the camel is telling, I haven't heard the king. So the king name I haven't heard. So said the camel. So I only my master. So the camel knows only the master for whom I carry heavy loads. For whom the heavy loads the camel will carry, he only knows the master. Next, the fox said, our king is the brave lion. He has killed your cruel master, and now you're free. The good king has invited you to come and live with him in the forest. So the fox is telling that our king is brave lion. So the fox is telling that our king is brave lion. He has killed your master also. So he has killed your cruel master, and now you're free. And now you're free. Who is free? Camel is free. The good king has invited you to come and live with him in the forest. So the king is very good. So only he has invited you to come and live in the forest happily, he's telling. So the camel followed the fox happily. When they reached the lion's camp, the crow and the leopard were surprised when the lion was pleased in spite of his burnt past. So here the camel was very happy that lion was called, and he told that you can live in the forest. So the camel was very happily and went with the fox. So after reaching the lion's camp, the crow and the leopard was very surprised because they were not knowing that the camel will come till here. So they were very surprised. Even the lion was pleased in spite of his burnt paws. So in spite of the paws, the lion's paws was burning, right? So in that also he was pleased. So the camel was presented to the king. Get on the camel's back, Your Majesty, said the fox. We will return home first. So the camel was presented to the king. The camel was presented to the king, and get on the camel's back, Your Majesty, said the fox. So fox is telling that get on the camel's back. We will first return back to home first. So first we will return back to home. So you can see in the picture, camel is here and they have sitting in the back the lion, fox, leopard, and the crow is flying in the sky, you can see. So they are moving to the home first, so the forest. So the next we will be continuing in the next class. So after reaching to the forest, what will happen for the camel and what are the king is going to do? So we will be discussing in the next class, students. So thank you, students.